I bought these boxes for 205 and now they're sitting at 850. God damn! Yesterday I was watching Crunchyroll, beer in one hand, phone in the other, just chilling, and then I checked Games Island for some magic stuff and saw Bloomburrow Collector Box at 800.
Oh shit!
Quick shout out to my 80 regular watchers. I see you guys every upload. We are at 286 subscribers now and it's a good time to hop on board if you don't want to miss anything. Thank you all, seriously guys. So let me take you back 1 year ago. I pre-ordered 3 of these boxes for 205 each. When they arrived, I opened my first collector box ever. Pulled the Nissa, absolute banger, sold that car for 140 back then. Pretty weird, right? Because if you check the prices today in Germany, that Nissa is huge. In Europe overall, different story. Easy money. Should I buy it back? I didn't even know much about the different Magic products back then. Honestly, I was just some dude excited to rip packs. It was Rudy from Alpha Investments who really drilled it into my head. Low supply, scarcity, and how limited premium products always have the best long-term potential. And looking back, he was right. We've gone from having set, draft, and collector boosters all competing for attention, to Wizards simplifying it into just play boosters, stealing our 6 by the way, and collector boosters. And collector boosters, they are the flashy ones, the premium casino experience. Opening that first one felt so different compared to a regular box or One Piece. Every pack was loaded with wild art, shiny foils, textured stuff, and alternate frames. Just hits you with fireworks. That moment is honestly what made me wanna record box openings. Collector boxes are just so much fun. It's like cardboard gambling with a smile on your face. And yeah, I'll admit, love cracking packs way too much. Here's the thing though, I don't track prices daily. Last time I checked, these boxes were around 400 and now they've literally doubled again, so the question is why? It's literally doubling season out here. Is it the furries, the artworks, maybe some secretly broken cards? I don't know, but the spike is crazy. And if you compare it, Modern Horizons 3 collector boxes are around 480 euros. Those were actually my very first collector boxes I ever ordered, but I didn't open them because they were at 330 when I bought those. And now, like I said, 480. Duskmourn Collector, the set that was after Bloomburrow, is sitting at 335. I've seen it around 400 before. Other sets from the time just aren't even close. Bloomburrow is just from another planet. Now, would I recommend buying one today? Hell nah. That train is gone, you missed it. If you buy now, you're basically the guy who shows up to the party when everyone's already leaving, stealing the last slice of cold pizza. At first, I thought I'd be opening every single box I ever bought. That rush of cracking packs was addictive, man. Like, I was ready to tear into cardboard until my wallet cried for help. But after doing it for a while, my mindset started to change. I realized that keeping boxes sealed sometimes feels even better than opening them. It's like holding onto a little time capsule, piece of Magic history that just gets rarer every day. Instead of ripping them apart for shiny cards, I started to enjoy watching the seal value climb. It's the light gratification, sure, but it's also kind of satisfying to know I'm sitting on something special. And the more I opened, the more I realized something else. You end up sitting on piles of bulk, cards you didn't even want in the first place, rares that nobody cares about, and suddenly you've got the hassle of listing, shipping, haggling over €1 singles. It gets tiring real quick. That's when I started to really appreciate sealed product. A box just sits there nice and clean, no sorting, no bulk, no headaches. And if I do want a specific card, I'll just follow the golden rule, buy singles. It's cheaper, it's faster, and you don't drown in cardboard comments. Don't get me wrong, I still crack packs every now and then. There's nothing like that rush, but I definitely wouldn't recommend doing it with something like Avatar collector boosters. The sealed value on those in 5, 10, 20 years, way crazier than whatever pulls you'd get in the moment. Sometimes the smartest move is just leave the pack sealed and let time do the work. So here's my dilemma. Should I trade one Bloomburrow collector box for a Lord of the Ring box? Or maybe Fallout? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Have you bought Bloomburrow? What makes it so special? Well, my bad. After checking numbers again, Fallout collector boxes aren't sitting at 500 or 600 like I thought. The lowest offer I found was 1,111 euro. Yeah, way higher than expected. And for the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth, not the special edition, those are actually kind of in reach, around 825 to 840 shipped. That's tempting because honestly I'd love to pick up collector boxes I don't own yet just to round out the collection, so they are definitely on my list. The other Lord of the Rings, the special box collector box though, the big one, sitting at 2,750, yeah, that won't happen unless I suddenly sell a kidney or Wizards of the Coast decides to sponsor me, which is about as likely. But it does raise the question, what are other hidden champions? Which collector boxes right now are flying under the radar? The ones everyone ignores today, but it could be the next Bloomburrow tomorrow. That's the fun part of this hobby, you never really know until the rocket takes off. Other than that, we got OP13 coming up and EB03, but I don't really care about those memorial collections. They will be around all the waifus, but I'm absolutely hyped for OP13. It'll be a crazy set with awesome artwork. As mentioned, for Magic we got Avatar coming up, and I'm not even sure what will be in 2026. 2025 was definitely a super crazy year for MTG, and it's not over yet with the Spider-Man thingies. We got all these secret layers that just arrived. I love the lands, but I think it's just not worth to pay 65 euros plus shipping for 10 lands. You could have go for 2 sets of those and get 20 lands. 20 lands for 130. Not sure, but they really look awesome. Forgot how they called the foil, but yeah, but they look absolutely sick and I love those. So here's my prediction. By this time next year, these Bloomburrow boxes will either be worth 50 bucks or a down payment on a car. There's really no in between. That's the gamble with sealed product. You either look like a genius or an absolute clown. But that's also the fun part, right? It's cardboard casino with a long-term twist. Every box you keep sealed is basically Schrödinger's investment. You don't know if it's trash or treasure until you open it, and the longer you wait, the scarier and juicier it gets. So let me throw it back to you guys. Would you hold, sell or trade right now, and what do you think is the next hidden champion? I know I'm so curious just to find out which box today is gonna do a Bloomburrow 2 years from now and what people think about it. Drop your picks in the comments because I genuinely want to see what you all think. Maybe Eldraine or Phyrexia all will be 69. But it's still missing a lot of collector boxes from the past that I don't own yet, so I also can take a step back in history of Magic and don't worry too much about Avatar and early 2026. There's still plenty time until then, so maybe we'll pick up something else. And again, thank you to everyone watching. This whole ride started with 3 little collector boxes and 1 very expensive Nissa.